Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls of all ages. Welcome back to another World of Tanks replay with your host, GreatTaz. Now let's get this battle on the road in 3, 2, 1, roll out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me once again. It's GreatTaz, and today we're going to be watching another World of Tanks replay played by myself in the new Japanese heavy line at the time of this recording. This is the GNU. This is a tier 6 heavy tank, and this is a tier 6 battle on Berlin. We do have some tier 5s in here, but that's all another story. Now, right on to the moment, as you can see, we are moving right into the city where the majority of all heavies end up going. Not always, but most of the time. And as you can see, I'm just pushing on right through here, take a quick snapshot at that M6, and yep, get a good hit on. Now, the worst part about Berlin is really that some of the lanes are so easy to shoot into with some artillery and stuff like that, and there's a lot of dictation on how to win the map. It is a really weird map. You do have this big arch of a river, and which is actually like a tri-river stadium and stuff, and everything. And I take another quick snapshot into the M6. He does spot me, but I don't know what he stops paying attention to me, and he starts paying attention to my allied team over there. He got 2 tanks over there. I quite know the weak spots on an M6 because I played it quite a bit, and I just go ahead and just pounce right on him. So we're already running this battle 2 kills to 1. We just lost our first tank, and that was a GNU that got a little cocky. So I'm gonna continue driving on and everything. As you can see there, the KV-1S. Not sure if he took the shot at me intentionally or accidentally. I come up the hill, and there is the predecessor to the GNU. That is the Mitsu 108. Now the Mitsu, just looking here between the 2 tanks, you can see how the Mitsu is a huge tank. Now the Mitsu was based on the T-28, the Russian T-28, and yet it's bigger than the T-28. As you can see here, he's trying to take a shot into my commander's hatch. He does get it, but it doesn't much matter. The GNU is slinging gold. I haven't fired a gold round yet, and I've literally helped take out one and completely taken him out all by myself. Well, the enemy is getting pretty much raffle stomped in this one, and there's not much they can do about it. It's one of those games where you either get stomped or are stomped. Here I run into the PZ-4S, trying to do the same thing, which pisses me off right there. As you see where his gun is pointing, he is still hitting me. His barrel is pointed way the hell above my turret, yet he's still hitting me, which is a bunch of crock. They need to do something about that. That's part of the problem with World of Tanks. Your round comes out of the where the barrel meets the turret, not the end of the barrel. So you can do shit like that, still get hit, even though the tip of the barrel is way out beyond where it should be hitting. They did that partially so there'd be no dish damage from running into tanks or running into walls with your barrel. The barrel can be hit, which is funny. You can hit it with a round, but you cannot hit it off another tank. You cannot hit it off a wall. It has no collision, but it does have it has no collision box, but it has a damage box. So I'm not quite sure what Wargaming was thinking of when they were doing that. Honestly, I think it should have been had a collision box and a damage box, but it don't. As she there, a quick shot into the PZ4H, doing a little damage. There's the 3001D, thinks he's gonna do some shots, and taking a quick shot into him and do some damage. Sticks out just far enough that I can get another shot into him, and he fires at me, which ends up damaging the gun. Doesn't damage me, only does critical to the gun. So here we go. Peek around the corner, and there's that Jackson. He's looking my way, not quite sure why, but it doesn't take long for him to get killed by the bishop. And yeah, so the Jackson had a chance, but he didn't have a chance. So here I am low hit points at this point in time, and my thoughts are I don't want to stick my nose out too far and get it shot off. So there I stick out, shoot at the Stug. I miss, but the Stug does it, and now I'm in even more situation, so I continued to back up. I wanted to make sure that I got that. Now my mind going through my mind at the time of this playing this is can I hit 3,000? I am only 51 damage away. I need one damaging shot to hit 3,000. Come on, come on, and I ricochet off the back of an A43? How's that even possible? The A43 shoots me, but he bounces, fortunately, and then we turn around, shoot him, and we end up winning right there, like so. So overall, that is a win in the GNU, a tier 6 Japanese heavy that goes partial with the gun cooling mechanism line. Well, let's go ahead and run all over to Rot Records and see how I did, shall we? And here we are at WattRecords.com. GNU time was what I used for a name, as you can see right here. Nothing overly impressive for a name. This was a first class battle. That first class battle came from the 1212, so that's telling you probably 1250 or higher for the GNU to get ace. It will change as people stop playing it as much. The GNU is actually not a real bad tank once you got it maxed out, and that's the way this tank is. I also got Fire for Effect, Sharpshooter, Master Gunner, Duelist, Bruiser. Also got Spartan for that last shot from that A43 there that bounced off me, thankfully. And I got High Caliber, and the High Caliber came from the 3,197 damage. Yes, I broke 3,000 damage on the tank, and I was ecstatic about that. I was happy. And that's one of the major reasons that this is showing up on here on the channel. Overall, as you can see, that I earned 121,000.6, 673 credits, 3,636, 36. You don't say that often. Experience, it was 7,286. As you can see over here, I did spot two enemies, the M6 and the PZ4S. I got assistance damage of 85. That was from the PZ4H and the 3001D. I used the armor. Use of armor was 4 hits overall, as you can see here. 6 critical hits overall, 14 damaging shots, and 2 destructions. Again, number 1 in damage overall, also number 1 in experience overall. The closest in damage was the enemy A43, and literally almost 1,000 points behind, 900 to be a little bit closer. Closest on my team was over half the amount of damage that I did, and still they got 800, which is 400 experience behind me. So I was out in the front. I did take charge and everything. Only one other person got anything, and that was Steel Wall from the 3601. I don't even think it was even near. I needed one more damaging shot. Taking one more shot that would have actually put me in competitive for Steel Wall. 17 rounds fired, 16 of them did hit, so I only missed one round, folks, and 14 14 penetrated. That is a 95, literally 95% hit ratio, and of that, it's like a 90% damage ratio. So that's damn good. I think tank snipers in there, and I'm not sure why I didn't get that. Really, I probably should have. Zero splash, 3,197 damage overall. Only 205 of it was from long range, or 215, and that's when I was fighting the 3002 Delta or D. Received 10 hits, 6 penetrated, 4 didn't penetrate, so guess what? Tank's not really hard to penetrate. You can see that right there. But I was getting penned a lot by gold ammo, and again, the PZ4S was pissing me off because it was hitting my commander touch, even though the gun was pointed way above it. I don't get it. Again, they need to do some of that fixing when it comes to stuff like that. 630 blocked out of those 4 damaging non-penetration shots, 2 spotted, 6 damaged, 2 destroyed, 85 assistance, 1.6 kilometers earned. It was only a 6-minute battle pretty much. Overall, that was a pretty fast battle. One of those crushing battles. Either you get crushed or you do the crushing. And we did the crushing. Luckily, I did most of the crushing. So 55,000 for just the battle. Another 50,000 earned in overall for a mission or reward, which is kind of funny. This says I earned 121, and even with those two together, that's only 105. So I'm not seeing how this is 121, 6, when this is only 105, 133. I don't see any extra bonus credits in there. Do you? I didn't think so. Overall, only spent a little over 9,500 credits on repair, so I get to keep 95,000 of those credits. 1818, and it was at ×2, so that's where I get the 3636. Overall, got 500 bonus free experience from completing an event or a mission. 91 free experience, again ×2, got 183, which 91 ×2 is 182, so it must be 91.5 experience. Alright, whatever. So overall, it was a really fast game, and I'd like to say Siegfried BR, great thanks for coming on to my backside and helping me with that PZ4S, because I would have probably died right there. Overall, I think that's where the death would have happened, would have been against that PZ4S. Not that it would have made a major difference in the battle, but it would have made a major difference for me myself. Again, this AT2 coming around to my rescue, that was absolutely ecstatic. I think I bumped into him or he bumped into me. That's why he shows up here. But he was on my team. We can't do team damage. It's no big deal. Overall, I think it's a real good battle, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please make sure to click that like button. While you're down there clicking that like button, why don't you leave me a comment, tell me how you think I did in this battle, tell me what you think I could have done different, or if you want to comment on something like my video editing, or maybe you have a suggestion for a video game you would like to see me review and or play. That can all be done down in the comment section. And if you don't have any comment that you want to leave, just leave your favorite emoji. Interaction, it's huge, and that's what we're here about for on YouTube. If you're not subscribed and you want to keep up to date with all my World of Tank replays, Minecraft tutorials and stuff, and all my game reviews that I do here, make sure that you click that subscription button. And while you're down there, to make sure you get notification for everything, click that notification bell, changing it from personalized to all, to get all notifications for all videos that I upload here, to include my shorts. Well, folks, with that all being said, it is time for me to get up on out of Dodge. This is GreatTaz saying see you again soon, and maybe I'll see you on the battlefield.